and the government wants public servants to get back to work in the office. It's cracking down on working from home arrangements, issuing guidelines to agency bosses to bring their staff back in. And a senior political correspondent, Jenna Lynch, reports the capital's hospitality industry is backing the move.
Wraps and rolls have been serving our public servants for over a decade, but lately...
Especially from March this year, it had got a lot quiet, much quieter than before.
It once wasn't uncommon for the queue for a banh mi to stretch all the way down the terrace.
Now we rarely get that.
And it's not just up this end of town in the bureaucracy bubble. Sanjay Dayal supplies produce to Wellington institution Fidel's on Cuba Street. And it's all just feeling a bit, well, dead out there.
Fridays in the city used to be buzzing, but now you go out on a Friday night and bars are empty, restaurants are half full.
Though one man we happened upon doesn't seem to think so. The recession engineer himself, Reserve Bank Governor Adrian Orr.
Wellington is well alive and it's got an amazing, amazing future ahead of it.
Even Wellington on a good day doesn't really feel that good anymore. And everyone is pointing the finger at the three little letters that entered the lexicon about lockdown time. WFH, working from home.
Since COVID, there's been a huge majority of the Wellington workforce working from home, which is definitely attributed to the downturn in our economy here.
I'd love to see more people back in the offices. I don't say that as a CEO, I say that as a human who loves to connect.
So the government stepped up to the plate today.
Choosing not to come to your physical place of work does have an impact on your team and your wider community. If it's possible for you to work in the office, you should.
Announcing a crackdown of sorts on working from home, issuing 3 guidelines for the public service. Guideline 1 says working from home arrangements aren't an entitlement and should only be by agreement. The second states it should only be agreed to where it does not compromise employee performance. Lastly, agencies are asked to monitor prevalence and impact of working from home and regularly report to the Public Services Commissioner.
Especially on Monday and Friday, it's really, really quiet. We could tell by not having a lot of, the scooter parked on the street.
That's what a lot of cafe owners say to me. That's what a lot of small business owners say to me. And I say to them, look, I can't prove that's the case right now.
The latest mass survey or census of public service workers in 2021 found 58% of all staff used working from home arrangements, but that was 2021, still COVID times. The government believes there is a significant hangover though.
I have had more than one minister come to me to share their experience of going for a floor walk in their agency and observing a lot of empty desks.
Hoping it'll get the public service moving.
I think if more people come to work, then yes, we will get more customers.
And Wellington moving again too.
OK, so Jenna, is this the answer to Wellington's woes?
Yeah, the government says it's not all about saving Wellington. It's also about building good teams, ensuring that institutional knowledge is passed down from leaders to grads coming into the organisations, and that can't really happen if people are working from home. As to how much of a fix or a problem this might be, we just can't tell because there is no real data on the situation. Nicola Willis said that the agencies aren't collecting it. She had a couple of examples of those who are. The Public Service Commission, she said 66% of their staff were working 1 to 2 days from home, but that is just a couple of tens of thousands strong workforce there. So it's too soon to tell what an impact this will have. Also, that was guidelines issued by the government, not a hard and fast rule, and they haven't set any targets around it, of course. The opposition and business owners have also pointed out that it's not just working from home that's having an impact on Wellington. There are other factors too, like the public service job cuts. The government has cut about 6,000 jobs out of the public service, and those people are hardly coming into the city for a cafe if they don't have a job to go to.